My sound alerts don't work until I go to live stream, Chef. You can try it now. It should go through now. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Whatever. God. Thanks, Chloe. I figured you'd like it. I actually finally got the green screen to actually freaking work the right way. Alright, just so I make sure I got everything going. Audio, everything's good, guys? Well, I forgot coffee? I don't drink coffee this early, unless I really need it. I got soda. A big ass thing of soda. I'm good. Okay. Well, at least I know that works. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I hear it. Now I understand you. But Chef, go ahead and put in some emotes that I know you have, and look on the stream, and you'll see them appear. Oh no, not don't put the chat in it yet. Not yet. Not yet. Trying to find. Oh. All right, Chloe, I gotta try to remember what we were doing last time. I don't remember. Where the hell are we? Chloe. No. Okay. Yeah, you got the heart with the eye wink. Yeah. Now we're gonna show off. We're gonna show off this stuff now. One second, guys. I actually wanna. I'm curious how these will actually look, anyways. Gaming Chef. These are all the emotes that I have. My audio is so low. Oh, because my volume on my micro. It's because my volume in my headset is freaking low as shit. Duh. What do you mean good? What do you mean good setup for leveling up? What do you mean? I'm not understanding that. I'm a little slow in the morning. What the? Oh, I was simply hitting the wrong key. I played this game yesterday a little bit on stream, or at least I think I did. Or no, it wasn't yesterday. It was the other day, and I had no issues streaming this game like I had the last time. So let's see if this if I'm able to stream it again, no issues. Uh, Slow down, stop. Hey, Gaming Chef, I told you about me modding my mods in this game, right? Well, this harvester can hold over 500 million over 500 million liters of a crop. As you can see, I don't need to empty it, and it goes much faster. I mean, the only thing that I got to work on as far as that emote thing on the stream is I want to make it where it stays a little bit longer. I have it going on and then disappearing too quickly. But it was a short. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for the host, Gaming Chef. That is that alert is also new. I have new sounds for raids, follows, subscriptions, or subscribes, uh, donations, and bits, and so yeah, those are all new. Um, the overlay, the alert overlay is new. I have new sounds on the channel point redemption rewards. So yeah, I actually added a lot of new things to the stream, basically within 2 hours. Yeah, I was in that old one for a while, and then I decided to change it up a little bit and come back to this one because this one is this channel here is basically where I reached affiliate first on, and I have more time and more progress done to this channel than the other one. So I figured I'd just stick with this one and use the other one for backup in case I need it. Yeah. And oh, by the way, Chloe, a lot of the sound alerts that you're used to playing for me, they've changed. So have a look, enjoy, and have fun with them. All right, that one's not working. Get beans for you, chef. You need to lay off the beans, man. I think they're working. It's just a matter of they're delayed, and I don't know why. I'll have to look into it. I knew you were going to do this one, Chloe. Wow. I mean, Gaming Chef, you know me. Gaming Chef. You know I had to put one in there for just for Chloe. Normally, I wouldn't put a sound alert like that on my channel. I don't want people to think that I'm, you know, a kid. I don't know, but since she's mentally a kid, I've got to have at least some type of kid stuff in there for her. I was gonna say, seriously, I gotta check something, guys. Give me 1 second, because I can't do it on the phone. I'm wondering if I can do it through the computer. Alright, either sound is too low or it didn't play on my end. Alright, hold on. Alright, this is gonna drive me crazy. Hold on. I mean, like, really? I'll have to rewatch. I'll rewatch the stream and see what the issue is. Because I mean, even though my headphones are turned up, I heard it pretty well. I hear it pretty well on my end. Um, shit. Oh well. Let's do this one real quick. Yeah, I have the sound alerts all the way to negative 5.0 dB. So I don't know. All right, well, we'll figure it out. I got time after after today's stream to oh, nice. Thank you. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That okay on your end now? I don't know how to make them louder than they already are. I mean, I can't make them too loud. I mean, they can't go any louder than they already are, unless I use software to actually increase the decibels on it or whatever. I think that might be what I need to do with some of them. I don't know. I mean, I just randomly picked a few of them, so it's not like I really, no, we'll figure it out. I always do. At least everything else is working fine, for the most part, anyway. Yes, I know that. Yes, I know that. Yeah, I'll have to look into that one. No, it's not you. It's the fact is I go between both channels and I don't know which commands are active on which account and everything, and because that should be working, and I've got a bunch of other commands that should be working, and they're just simply not working. But not a lot of people come into my streams lately, anyways, to even use them. So I'm not even paying. I'm not even worrying about getting them to work right now. I mean, honestly, if I had, what do you call it? If I had more people in my streams watching and chatting with me and using those commands and they're not working, I would actually take time to actually fix them for the next time. But you're the first person that actually gave that command in several months, so of course I'm not going to know whether it works or not. But I'll look into all my commands for before my next stream tomorrow. At least I'll have things to keep my mind busy, as I was telling you on Discord. We don't have the animals yet because a certain someone wasn't helping to get them. Don't act all innocent on me. You know I'm talking about you. Really? Stop calling me. The same fucking number calls my cell phone about 15 to 20 times a fucking day. Wow. Hey, Gaming Chef, you still using that one-handed keyboard and everything? If so, how's it going for you? Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, the next two things that I want to do for my channel are actually, well, I kind of figured it'd be a slow process, especially with what you recently told me. But anyway, I want to work on making a video for Twitch to where if somebody goes to my channel when I'm not live, they can get a general idea of what happens on my streams. Like the I forget what they call it on Twitch. Welcoming video or something, I don't know. But either way, I need to work on getting that done. I've been wanting to do that for several months now. Also, when it comes to my YouTube videos on my YouTube channel, I want to create a custom intro video, a short little intro video that I can put in front of my videos that I've created to upload to YouTube. So, because I've seen a lot of other people on YouTube, you go to their channel and you go watch their videos. They don't just quickly get right into the video. They have a little bit of like a 30 or so second intro, and then they show the video. And I want to work on doing an intro. I just don't know where to go to do it and how to even do it. But those are the next two things I simply want to get done. Then I'll be pretty much good to go, I think, as far as what I want to do. Because I know there's programs and there's software out there that will help you create you know, an intro. Yeah, yeah. So is a couple of other people I know that are streamers and YouTube content creators. Then you got some people that already have that shit already done, and I'm like, how? So it's a work in progress, I guess. I just gotta have the time for it. And with what's been going on in the last 4 or 5 days, I just simply don't have the time for it lately. Um, but yeah, so yeah, tell me about it. But Gaming Chef, go to click on that YouTube link, and if you have a YouTube channel, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, and you can see the last couple of past broadcasts that I've done, and you can also see a few other videos that I have up there. You can actually, or you can just go to the our mine and Chloe's Discord channel server and just go to the YouTube video channel because they get posted there too. And you can pretty much you can watch that lawnmower simulator stream I did yesterday. Then you can let me know your thoughts on the game. Thanks. God. I've had this cough ever since I got home from the hospital, and I have not been able to get rid of it. I've even got tea. I haven't had any of the tea yet, but I'm probably gonna have some today at some point. And Gaming Chef, since you're here, I'm going to give you an update regarding. No, it's not the fact that I'm allergic to hospitals. Technically, it's the fact that nobody wants to follow the fucking CDC regulations and wear a mask when the fuck you're supposed to. That's pretty much what the problem is. You're required to wear a mask covering while in the hospital, regardless whether you're vaccinated or not. And everybody where I was wasn't wearing one, and I was, and it just people were freaking coughing all over and everything, and no matter where I went, I couldn't get away from somebody that was coughing. I felt that they should have been secluded into a specific area, but I don't run. I don't. It's not my hospital, and I don't run it, so my voice ain't gonna mean shit. So odds are I got some. Odds are I got something. I picked up something. Now it's just got to find a way to work its way through my body. That's all. Okay, that MoveBot for that Discord needs to freaking. I meant to remove that yesterday, and I talked about it in my stream as well yesterday, and I still did not remove it. Yeah, I mean it's almost getting to the point where in the very beginning, they're like, well, wear a mask and blah blah blah, whatever whatever, and then after a while, after about over a year or so, they're like, well, Amer- um, people that are vaccinated are not required to wear one. And then all of a sudden, recently now, with that new Delta or whatever it is, vibrant and whatever going on, uh, no, I don't want either one of them to removed. I just have to go into MoveBot myself and actually get rid of that Discord command because that server no longer exists, and it's annoying when that command keeps popping up in the chat. When I take my first break in a little bit, I'm actually gonna remove it myself real quick. It won't take long. But anyways, so they were saying people that were vaccinated don't have to wear it, because they're vaccinated. Well, I know 5 people personally that have been fully vaccinated, and they still managed to get COVID. And not to also the other thing is now, most recently, now they are wanting people that are vaccinated and or not vaccinated to wear the mask. So what was the fucking point of getting forcing us to fucking get vaccinated if we're still gonna have to wear a mask? I just don't get it. What's the point? What was the point of going through all that hoopla about all of it? Yeah, and that's why I won't get the shot. I've heard too many bad things about the shot, and I absolutely refuse to get it. The latest thing I heard is that I don't know, true or not, because you can't believe everything you read or you hear. But somebody is actually is going around saying that if you get the vaccine shot, you could your chances of dying within 5 years are greatly increased after getting the shot. Whether it's true or not, I'm not debating it. I don't want to debate it. I'm just pointing it out. But that's the latest that I've heard about the shot. And whether it's true or not, I'm not getting no damn shot. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Chloe. All right, I got. All right, gaming chef. Chloe does something new, and I don't know if she's ever done it while chatting with you on Discord or not. When she gets frustrated with a topic or frustrated in general, and is not able to either understand the current topic that's being talked about, or either not able to understand it or not like it or whatever, that word that she just put in chat is her way of telling me. I, it might be, but it's her way of telling me, "Mommy, you got to change this subject. I'm getting frustrated," and I don't know how to express it basically. But yeah, I guess safe word would be the correct term for it too. But yes, so whenever she happens to say puppy balls, as funny as it is, well, that's the underlying meaning on why she's saying it. Apparently, this current conversation is getting her upset. Now, what are we going to chat about? I don't know. Not really sure how funny mommy look. Whatever. Makes you happy. I'm down for it. Makes you happy, kid. I'm all good with that. Don't go to other subject on current events. Ooh, excuse me. Um, Ain't got a clue. I don't really keep up with that stuff, to be perfectly honest. Trying to think. Sports. Okay, that works. I would talk about football, but Chloe's like football, yuck. So ain't gonna be about football. The kind you play. Duh. Oh my god. Wow, Chloe. I don't know if I don't know if she's targeting you with that or me. But either one, she's trying to be the center of attention again, as she always is in every stream I do. Well, baseball's almost done. Baseball's gonna be done what, next month, October. Where's my duck? Right there, over there, off camera. I'm assuming you want it on camera. Like duck. Wow. Oh, well, since Chloe is asking about the duck, I will bring up this update. Tomorrow's stream, where you guys see me right here on the right side, this way, I will have another camera. The duck will be in front of that camera starting tomorrow's stream. Because now that I have my webcam on my laptop that I don't use, that's going to be the camera that's going to be always shining on the duck. And then I got my camera here that shines on me. So I can run two cameras at the same time. Yay! Poor duck. What do you mean, poor duck? I don't get it. Damn it. I'm assuming I'm assuming I missed something. Oh, funny. About time though. Chloe, knock it off. Okay. It's a bit odd colored now. The duck is waving at you, Chloe. It's telling you, come save me from this horrible human. Yeah, I know. Try being its kid. Chloe. Wow. Okay. I honestly don't even know how to respond to that one. All I gotta say is Chloe is in absolute rare form today. Yeah, I kind of figured you would be. Okay, here's the question for you, Gaming Chef, regarding Chloe. When the hell does she ever lose? See? That's what I'm telling you. So, Chef, when you go back to streaming, what's going to be your first game you're going to go back to? You know, that's pretty. That probably would be the smart thing to do. I definitely wouldn't recommend being away from streaming as long as you have been, and all of a sudden busting out fucking Warzone. That probably would not be a smart thing to do. At least not right. At least not right now. Well, you got hackers, you got campers, modders, which would be considered hackers. But yeah, I get your point. Me, I'm just getting honestly. I mean, people can stream what they want to stream, but I'm getting tired of somebody. I'm getting tired of a few streamers that I follow, and all they fucking play is Warzone. They don't try anything, hardly anything else, and I'm like, it'll say they're going live. I'll go in, see what they're playing. As soon as I see it being Warzone, I'm like, F this shit, I'm out. More or less. That song that Bird played earlier, it's playing in my head. I'm like, I'm out. I'm not even gonna sit around here. Destiny 2, that'd be a good one. I actually used to have that game for Xbox a long time ago, years ago, and I never really played it. I've always wanted to, but I never played it. Because there's two new games that I'm getting this year, and there's only two new games that I'm gonna buy this year, as long as I have the funds for them. And that is, yeah, what do you call it? October 28th of this year, NASCAR 21 Ignition is released for PlayStation 5, the new generation Xbox, as well as PC. They're supposedly claiming it's going to be able to be ran on the PS4 and the regular Xbox One. Um, but we don't really know as of right now whether that's true or not. We just know that we know the name of the game, and we have a release date for it, and that we can pre-order it right now. Other game that I'm getting later in the year is on November 22nd. Farming Simulator 22 comes out, which is also available for pre-order right now, and I can't afford either one of them two right now. Um, the biggest notable change from Farming Simulator 19 to Farming Simulator 22 is in 19, Seasons is a mod that you have to manually add into the game yourself. Well, in Farming Simulator 22, Seasons is in the base game as default. You still will have the ability to turn it on and off, but it's not a separate mod, which I like. Makes more room for one more mod for me to put in there. But we're supposed to have new crops, New animals, I've heard. New, yeah, new crops, couple of new maps, a few new a few new redesigned equipment, and the overlay, the actual heads-up display, like you see right here for me for this game, it's supposed to be revamped and changed dramatically. So just gotta wait and see. But that doesn't come out until November 22nd. Chloe has already been wanting me to get it already, and I told her I'm like I can't afford it right now, but I will make sure I have the money by the time the game comes out. I'm not going to necessarily pre-order it because I don't have the kind of money to basically purchase the games right now, where I may need those funds for something else. So that's why I hardly ever really do a pre. I really hardly ever do pre-orders. What's the other games that are coming out that I was looking at? I mean, those are the two main ones that I'm getting. I was thinking about getting. I might get the next Call of Duty in November and stream the campaign and multiplayer, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. What new Call of Duty? What new ones are they coming up with now? I can only imagine. I mean, they've been around for a long. Call of Duty's been around for a long time. I can only imagine what they're going to call the new one. Ooh, that's going to be a nice one. I mean, honestly, especially if Call of Duty keeps up with the way their graphics has been the last few games, that one's going to be absolutely incredible to watch. But as all other Call of Duty games, it's going to get played the fuck out real quick, and it's going to get redundant and absolutely annoying to watch, just like any other Call of Duty game that's been out. But there are some people that like those games and they play them religiously, pretty much like how I am with farming. So yeah, I mean, I was thinking about getting, even though Chloe will never play the game with me, because I've been trying to. I want to get games where her and I can actually interact and play with together with. I was actually wanting to, which is already it's already out already. But I was thinking about getting. I want to get the Madden NFL 22, and that one's already out already. That came out almost what 2 weeks ago, I think now, or maybe even longer. I know it was out. I know it came out last month, towards the end of last month. It came out, I believe. Yeah. Um. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the NASCAR game, and yeah, I am gonna bellyache and moan and groan about it. But unless they're just playing us and pulling our chain, so to speak, and it being rumors, um, they completely revamped and basically rebuild that entire game from the ground up. The same makers and creators of NASCAR Heat 5, I don't believe they had anything to do with this new NASCAR game that comes out next month. I don't believe they did. I think it's under somebody. I think it's under a different uh, gaming creators. But anyways, um, this new NASCAR game that comes out next month, it's not going to have the truck series in it, supposedly, and it's supposedly not going to have the dirt track, the Extreme series, and it's also not going to have Xfinity. It's only solely going to have the Cup season series in it. That's it. Um, and then there's a few other things that I've heard about it where that a lot of people are not liking it. Biggest thing is the fact that they got rid of the other two legit NASCAR series and just kept Cup in it. Other thing is people were saying that there's rumors that the online racing for it is gonna suck, where you don't have the option to choose different settings like you can in Heat 5 right now. Like where you go as far as what track, private lobbies. Um, it's basically you go online, you go to whatever lobby is available, public obviously, and you race in. That's it. Gaming Chef, I agree with you. And there's one thing that a lot of people don't know that I do, and that's this. I've had every single NASCAR game that has ever come out since 1997. I have played every single NASCAR game ever came out, all of them. And every year, or every time they come out with a new NASCAR game, they either push it out way too fucking soon, and it's buggy and glitchy as hell, and then they take their sweet ass time to patch it, or they basically take last year's game and update the schedule, update the rosters with sponsors, drivers, and teams and whatnot, and then that's it. From NASCAR Heat to Heat 2 to Heat 3 to Heat 4, it was same fucking game, just different numbers. Only thing updated was the schedule and the roster for teams and drivers and sponsors and stuff. All the settings, gameplay, and all that stuff was all the same. NASCAR Heat 5 came out. That's where they added a few things. They added a test session offline where you can actually go to any track you want and any series you want and do test laps. They haven't had test session in NASCAR games for at least a few years. So they finally brought that back. But other than that, all it is, it's like you get a game and you just dust it off, repackage it, rebrand it with a new name, and you fucking put it out in the market. That's all. That's all they've been doing with it lately. The last, I'd say, almost 10 years. That's all they've been doing with it. What was the NASCAR game that's in career mode that you start on the dirt track and had to work your way up through the ranks in each series? NASCAR Heat, NASCAR Heat 3, 4, and 5. As NASCAR Heat 2 and NASCAR Heat and NASCAR Heat Evolution, you started off in the Truck Series and then did Xfinity and then you went to the Cup. But NASCAR Heat 3, 4, and 5, you went from the Extreme Dirt Series and go all the way up to Cup. Now, I don't know how much of a NASCAR fan you are, Gaming Chef, as far as just watching it in real life or watching a video game of it. But there are a few things that I would like to see added in the NASCAR game. A few things that have been added years ago that were wrongfully, I feel, taken out of the game. And that's these. I want the NASCAR game to have, which is now called the Busch Clash. which used to be called the Budweiser Shootout, or just the Shootout in general, in the beginning of the year before the actual season starts. Okay. Um, but yeah, I want that shootout in the beginning of the season. I want that put back in the game. While we're at Daytona running the in that in career or season, I would like them to add bring back the dual races that are ran before the 500. They took those away, which I think is stupid. Other thing that they took away is the All Star race. That is normally before pre-COVID was usually ran in May. Well, they took that out of the game as well too. And they always claim that these NASCAR games are official and blah blah. No, they're not. To me, they're not. You can go ahead and call a game an official game just because it has the official brand name of NASCAR on it and claim it's official. Yeah, for the money, of course. But to a diehard fan as myself, a NASCAR game is not going to be officially a NASCAR game, in my personal opinion, until they put the shootout in there, the dual races, and the All Star races or All Star race. Until they put those three things, those three events back into the game, in my opinion, it will never be an official NASCAR game. In my opinion, never. The other two things I would like to see them add to the game or bring back to the game is when a caution comes out in the game. Years ago, they used to show you the replays of the wrecks or the reason for the caution. They got rid of it. I don't know why, but they did. I miss that. I mean, you're driving around and a wreck happens, aren't you? I mean, any other video game player is gonna want to know what happened behind them, and whatnot. Just out of complete curiosity. And as Chloe says, curiosity killed the cat. The satisfaction brought it back. So what do you think of that? Her words, not mine. So, but the other thing that I want to see, and this has not been in the NASCAR game in years. And when I mean years, I'm talking this next thing I would like them to add. It's been since I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it was the game that was on PS2. It was NASCAR 2001. Um, I don't know how I'm trying to remember which way I'm freaking going. No, I'm actually going to speed up time because I'm dropping frames because of this. It's too dark and I'm not able to keep up. My computer's not able to keep up with it. But anyway, um, but when a caution had came out in that game, you actually were in a car behind the pace car, and you actually went around the track at caution speed. I don't know why, but I miss that. I miss being able to sit there in front of the TV and actually see the car, going around the track under caution speed. It just feels more realistic to me. Uh, the other biggest thing that not just me, but Chloe, her sisters, a few other people that we know, we want NASCAR game. We want the next NASCAR game, whether it's obviously ain't gonna be this one, but the next one after or whatever. We would like to have full control over our car. Let us drive our car manually down pit road into our pit stall. Let us drive it out. Let us drive around during the pace and parade laps in the beginning of the event. Let us drive our cars during caution laps like they do in iRacing. Yeah, I honestly don't see that happening um, because of, like I said, iRacing. And I feel that if the NASCAR games actually did that, a decent amount of people that are iRacers would probably go back to the NASCAR games because some people have actually gone from the NASCAR games to iRacing because iRacing, you got full control over your car at all times. NASCAR video games, you do not. So, but I honestly, legitimately do not see that happening. I really don't. Um, Mainly because the fact is, they're, if you look at it this way, they're somewhat in competition with the NASCAR Council games are somewhat competition with iRacing Simulator itself. There's things that you can do in iRacing you can't do in a NASCAR Council game, but it's not the other way around. You can't go to a NASCAR Council game and do things that you can't already do in iRacing and have been able to do for years. So it's a little. I mean, I guess you could say it's double-edged sword with it. I mean, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Biggest reason why I don't really particularly stick with NASCAR iRacing is you got to pay a certain amount a month for a membership to begin with. That each time that you happen to rank up and you get ability to drive different cars and go to different tracks, man, you gotta fucking pay for that shit. You gotta pay for the cars. You gotta pay for the tracks. So pretty much, if you go from the very, very bottom in iRacing to all the way to the top, you are spending close to, I don't know, several hundred to almost $1,000 by the time everything's said and done. And that's if you get every single car that's available, and I mean every single one, and there's a lot of them. You get every single car that's available, every single track that's available, and you're paying between 12 or higher per item. I just I just do not see it. Just read the next NASCAR game will have the Unreal Engine. That is one of the best gaming engines out. Yeah, it's gonna have that. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. It's also the next NASCAR game is also rumored to have the next generation car in it. But I think ultimately, I think the creators of that NASCAR game that's coming out next month, I think, and we'll find out, and it won't take long. Trust me, mark my words, it won't take long. But I really honestly feel and think that the NASCAR people that created this current game that comes out next month, we are going to know within a couple of days whether or not they pushed it out too quickly. Because they're rumored to have the next generation cars in this new NASCAR game that comes out next month. Okay, excuse me. We have not seen the next generation cars on a track in competition mode in real life yet. The next generation cars were supposed to have come out. The next generation cars were supposed to have been unveiled and started at the beginning of this current season. But because of COVID, they had to push it back a year. Or, no, because of COVID, they had to push it back 2 years. Because back in 2020 is when they made the announcement that in 2021 the next gen cars would be used. But towards the April or May of 2020, they made the announcement that the next gen cars would not be used and come out and be used until the beginning of the season in 2022. Um, so, but yet they want to add the next gen cars to a NASCAR game. I mean, do you see what I'm getting at with this? It's funny how we're gonna get a game that's gonna have a new car in it before we actually see the actual real thing in competitiveness in real life. And their 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 philosophy and how they feel and what they say and everything is, oh well, we try to make our NASCAR games the most realistic that they can be. Well, how the hell can you do that when you're gonna push out a game that's gonna have the new car in it, but yet we haven't seen that new car in competition yet, and we won't see it until February of 2022. So if I was the creator of the game, what I would do is I would retract from releasing it next month, push it back, have it come out in October of 2022, which would give them over a year to work on the game a little more. Wait for the cars to actually be in competitive mode in real life and see how the cars act around other cars, like at Daytona, Talladega, in a pack, and then implement that into the game. So Studio 397 is doing all of the driving specs and such. They are known for all the racing games. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're actually pretty well known. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a hold on. Yeah, I gotta take a short little 2 minute bathroom break, guys. I've had a lot of soda, so we're right back in 2 minutes, guys. Stand by. Okay. Ugh. To be honest, Chloe, yes. Actually, I do feel better. Thank you. Uh, Chef, you still there, bud? I got no chocolate left. Chocolate. Chloe, did you steal all my chocolate? Seriously, you steal mommy's chocolate? I think you did. It might not be working. You guys hear? Like, wow. Chef, you still there? Okay. Want to show you something, Chef. All right. You see at the bottom right of the screen where it shows you my tachometer as far as mile per hour and everything, and you see that bar and it says cotton, and you see that it's 0% full. I want to show you exactly what I mean when I said that how yeah, I want to show you what I was talking about as far as how I modded this mod to the point where it could hold a lot more. I'm going to show you right now. Let it save first so you can see it better, and I'll actually zoom in on it. Okay, that blinking green icon. That's where I'm currently sitting at. Everything that's purple, I've harvested. I have not emptied my harvester at all, not one time, and I still got what's orange left. And I'm at 0% full, and that's the reason why I modded it the way I did. All I did was I basically just altered the XML file of the mod. Basically, is all I really did. Yep. Yeah. So, but yeah. And Chloe is right. I'm not done yet. I've altered a few other things. So basically, with my harvester, I can do pretty much practically any field on this map and never have to empty it ever. My tippers, all of my tippers are the same way. They're all been modded as well. Because with my harvesters holding so much now, my tippers have to be able to hold equal the amount or more. I mean, they ain't got to. I just chose for it to be that way. So all my harvesters hold over 500 million liters of crop. My tippers hold the exact same amount. Um, what do you call it? My seeders, they hold over 100 million liters of seeds to where I fill them up once. I can do multiple fields before I have to refill it. Um, Only thing that I'm still working on trying to mod is my lime spreader to where it can hold a lot more. And the main reason why I did it is I tried out. Excuse me. When Chloe and I first started working on this map a few months ago, even with at least 2 people working on this map, we were struggling. And we had everything. We had mods in here that were holding a certain amount of, harvesters that were holding a certain amount of liters of crop and stuff like that. And it was a pretty decent amount. But it just got where we were spending so much time harvesting for about 10 minutes, it filling, and then having to go empty it, and then empty it into a tipper, and then after a little bit, taking that tipper to either a silo or a sell point. And we were spending more time traveling with our equipment than actually getting work done on the field. To the point where she asked, she's like, "Well, is there any way that we can mod these mods to make it work for what we need them to work for?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" She's like, "Well, a harvester. What is the max limit we can have it hold without it weighing down and being undrivable?" I says, "Any amount we can come up with, what we want. All I gotta do is edit the XML file." And she's like, "Well, do you know how to do it?" And I'm like, in the beginning, I was like, "No, actually, I don't." And she's like, "YouTube is your friend, Mom." So YouTubed it, learned how to do it, did it. Here we go. So yeah, I mean, yeah, to a point, this is absolutely fucking unrealistic, obviously, but we're getting more done. So, and the other thing that a lot of people don't realize, or what Chloe doesn't understand legitimately, is I took this harvester, modded it, changed the capacity level on it. Okay, well, I do that. Well, I'm already having so much in there right now. This some bitch is gonna take days to empty into a tipper. Well, it was. Now it'll go like that because I told her, I says, okay, well, we expanded the capacity of the harvester, but now I have to change the speed of the machine when it empties. And she's like, why? I said, because if I leave it as the way the mod is and just alter the capacity and leave the emptying the way it is, then we will be here for days waiting for that harvester to empty into a tipper, and then emptying from a tipper into either a silo or a sell point. She's like, well, what can we do? I'm like, well, change the capacity. Now we're going to go to where it's empty, where it's going to empty. We're going to change that number to a much higher number too, to where we can have our harvester be completely 100% full and it take only minutes to empty the entire harvester rather than days. so, so that's the other thing I've done. So the last time, Chef, the last time that you actually saw me stream farming, just a little bit that I've done right now, I probably would have already had to empty the harvester at least once already. I could spend more time harvesting my crop. Other reason why Chloe and I had decided to mod these mods is because at some point we are going to want to do. We're going to want to activate seasons to try it out, see if we can handle it, see if we can do it, whatnot, whatever, and then go from there. Because when the new farming game comes out in November and we get it, we want to be able to have the seasons active, and we'll already know how to handle everything. So, but the way we were going in the beginning when we first started this map, without these just modded mods, yeah, we would never have been able to run seasons on this map. This map is a 16 times map. This map is huge, and as no surprise to you, Chef, I've been the one that's been doing the majority of the work on this field, on this map. She takes my equipment and just drives around the map with it. All she does. So, but it's yeah, my point exactly. But it's fun. She has fun. I have fun. I mean, normally we farm on Sundays, but yeah, that kind of the ability to do that has been shattered the last few weeks. So we really haven't been able to really farm together. But yeah, now I'm starting to drop frames again, and 2.9% of my frames have dropped. Hmm. I mean, as far as on the stream, I could see a little bit of a hesitation. I mean, I wouldn't really consider it a lag. I would call it more of like a hesitation. Um, I do know when I harvest a particular crop on a particular field, at least on this map, anyways. Um, Whether I'm streaming or not, my computer will struggle with it a little bit. Not necessarily as bad as before, but I will notice a performance issue. But you know, it just dropped 30 more frames just dropped. So it's this crop and it's this particular field because this field is so big and it simply just does not like cotton. I guess I don't know. All right, Chef, no problem. It's pretty quiet here. Excuse me. I know I'm a pig. Like really, Chloe? Really? I've actually been working on this particular field. I've been working on for what is it now? Like God, almost like 3 weeks. Maybe actually a month now. Actually, been working on this one for a while. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, hon. It's been about that, but about a month, about a month. And I got this. I this is my biggest. Well, this is our biggest field. That's why. So, um, Chloe, thanks for the host. Yeah, apparently Chloe just had fun. I belched on stream and she flat out called me a pig. Wow. But yeah, we pretty much we didn't really miss much, Chef. Chloe and I were basically just talking about that I've been working on this field, trying to harvest this cotton off this field for about over 3 weeks now. Probably gonna go to something else, not another game. Just go to do something else on this farm, on this map. 'Cause my frames are dropping considerably right now with trying to harvest this cotton right now. Excuse me. Don't even say it, Chloe. I said excuse me. Right. Never mind. Never mind. Just trying to think of what else has got to get done on this farm on this map. I don't remember. I gotta look. I gotta look and see because I really honestly don't remember what else has got to get done. Oh, I know what it is. I gotta go up. I gotta go all the way up to the top left of the map and do harvest carrots. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe I have to buy a new carrot harvester because I think I remodded it. Hey Chloe, should we show your uncle what I like to do with this car? Chloe, he's back. You said it a little bit ago. He was back. Well, he sees it. He'll comment. Trust me, I know he will. Oh, just gaming chef, just wait and watch. All I'm gonna say, gaming chef, is wait and watch. Yeah. That's all Chloe does when we play on this farm together. She gets in that car and she just drives around and just ramps over hills and stuff, and yeah, it's all she does. Now, Chloe, I'm not sure if I bought the updated harvester or not. I don't remember if I did. We'll find out. Yeah, I did already. Because I should be still sitting there emptying it right now if it was the old version. All right, Chef. Take care. I'm probably going to be ending shortly myself anyway, so I'll check in with you. Check in with me later, either text or Discord. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it here, guys. This was really not a scheduled stream, so I don't really have a scheduled time limit for this one, as I normally do when I'm scheduled to stream. Um, just wanted to hop in and do a little farming for you guys and um, try out and a few new things that I've added in the stream to the stream. You know, the emotes that pop up on the wall and stuff like that. As you can see right now, there. Nice, Chloe. But yeah, I wanted to try that out and wanted to test out the green screen on my camera, make sure it worked, which it obviously, as you can see, it does. We will be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will be playing Sims 4. I'm going to be working on a few things in there. So if you're here and you haven't already, hit the follow button. and you'll get notified with the next time I go live. Um, we'll be adding a couple of different commands to my MoveBot today, which will be added for tomorrow's stream. Um, so you guys have a wonderful day. You know, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Um, even though he's not here anymore, he had to go get things taken care of. I want to thank that gaming chef for modding my channel during the stream today. As always, want to give a shout out to Chloe Loves Emily 21 for being my active chatter, my VIP. Um, Obviously, much love to you. Um, but yeah, I want to just thank everybody that came by, whether you said something in chat or you just came by and just lurked around and watched. It doesn't go unnoticed. I frequently will look at the viewer count as it will be raised or lowered and whatnot. So um, and everything else. So until then, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Take care.